Non-monogamy experiences in different cultures. Non-monogamy is a practice that transcends geographical and cultural boundaries, being lived and experienced in various ways around the world. This video explores how different cultures approach non-monogamy, highlighting unique traditions, practices, and perceptions that enrich our understanding of this form of relationship. History and traditions of non-monogamy. 1. Polygamy in traditional cultures. Description. In many traditional societies, polygamy is an accepted and integrated practice within the social structure. Practical examples. In some African communities, polygamy is common and legally recognized. In parts of the Middle East, polygamy is practiced within religious and cultural frameworks. 2. Indigenous communities and flexible relationships. Description. Some indigenous communities have more fluid approaches to relationships, allowing multiple partners without the associated stigma. Practical examples. Certain Amazonian tribes practice forms of polyamory where multiple partners are accepted. Native American cultures, such as the Iroquois, have histories of non-monogamous relationships. Non-monogamy in the modern world. 1. Polyamory and open relationships in the West. Description. In the West, polyamory and open relationships have gained acceptance, especially in recent decades. Practical examples. Polyamory communities in cities like San Francisco and Berlin. Events and conferences promoting non-monogamy, such as Polyamory Week. 2. Non-monogamous relationships in Asia. Description. In some parts of Asia, non-monogamy is lived differently, often influenced by local traditions and cultural norms. Practical examples. In certain parts of India, the practice of having multiple partners still occurs despite social changes. In Japan, the concept of lovers is accepted in certain contexts, though not openly discussed. Cultural and social perceptions of non-monogamy. 1. Stigmatization and acceptance. Description. Non-monogamy can be stigmatized or accepted depending on the cultural context. Practical examples. In some Western countries, non-monogamy still faces prejudice but is becoming more visible and accepted. In cultures where polygamy is traditional, acceptance may be higher but with strict norms about each partner's role. 2. Impact of globalization. Description. Globalization has facilitated the spread of ideas about non-monogamy, allowing greater cultural exchange and acceptance. Practical examples. Online groups and social media connecting non-monogamous people worldwide. Films, series, and literature exploring non-monogamy and helping to normalize it. Success stories in different cultures. 1. Case study, polyamorous community in San Francisco. Description. A polyamorous community in San Francisco that created a support network and regular events to share experiences. Solution. Organize monthly meetups and annual conferences to discuss non-monogamy-related topics. Use online platforms to connect members and provide educational resources. 2. Case study, indigenous tribe in the Amazon. Description. An Amazonian tribe where non-monogamy is practiced as part of their cultural tradition. Solution. Assign clear roles and responsibilities to each partner, promoting harmony and cooperation. Celebrate ceremonies and rituals that reinforce the importance of community and family bonds. Exploring the benefits and challenges in depth. 1. Benefits of non-monogamy in different cultures. Description. Non-monogamy can promote a greater diversity of emotional and social experiences. Practical examples. Non-monogamous relationships can provide a broader support network. It can encourage open communication and transparency among partners. 2. Common challenges. Description. Challenges include dealing with cultural prejudices, maintaining emotional balance, and managing multiple relationships. Practical examples. Stigmatization can be overcome through education and open dialogue. Establishing clear boundaries and practicing compersion can help manage emotional challenges. Frequently asked questions (FAQ). 1. How is non-monogamy viewed in different cultures? Answer. Perception varies widely, from complete acceptance in some cultures to stigma and prejudice in others. 2. What are some historical examples of non-monogamy? Answer. Polygamy in African and Middle Eastern cultures, polyamory in indigenous tribes of North America and the Amazon. 3. How does globalization affect non-monogamy? Answer. Facilitates the spread of ideas and practices, connecting people from different parts of the world and promoting greater acceptance. 4. What are the main benefits of non-monogamy? Answer. Diversity of emotional experiences, broader support network, open communication, and transparency. 5. How to deal with cultural prejudice in non-monogamous relationships? Answer. Education, open dialogue, and creating support networks can help overcome prejudices. Long-term strategies to integrate non-monogamy in different cultures. 1. Education and awareness. Description. Investing in education and awareness about non-monogamy can help normalize the practice and reduce stigma. Practical examples. Conducting workshops and seminars on non-monogamy and its practices. Promoting the inclusion of non-monogamy topics in educational curricula and media. 2. Community and network support. Description. Building and strengthening support communities can provide a safe environment to share experiences and resources. Practical examples. Creating local and online support groups for non-monogamous people. Organizing events and meetups that promote connection and mutual learning. Conclusion. Experiences of non-monogamy in different cultures offer a rich and diverse perspective on this practice. By understanding how different societies approach non-monogamy, we can learn and apply these lessons to create healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Through education, community support, and open communication, it is possible to integrate non-monogamy positively and enriching in our lives.